Ben and Tony. Tony the alligator and Ben the crocodile were best friends. They were very different, but they loved doing the same things. Tony had green, bumpy skin and a big, wide smile. Ben had pointy teeth and scales that looked like shiny rocks. Every day, Tony and Ben met at the park. "Hello, Ben," Tony would say, his tail wagging. "Hello, Tony," Ben would reply, his eyes twinkling. First, they played ball. Tony would throw the ball high up in the sky. Ben would snap it out of the air with a big chomp. Then, Ben would roll the ball on the ground, and Tony would kick it with his strong feet. "Goal!" Tony would shout. When they were tired of ball, they hopped on their bikes. Tony's bike was blue, and Ben's bike was red. "Let's go to the city," Tony said. They pedaled down the sidewalk, past tall buildings that reached the sky. "Look, Ben, a bus," Tony pointed. They rode past shops with big, bright windows, and people waved hello. Sometimes the city was noisy, cars honked, and people talked. But Tony and Ben didn't mind. They were happy to be together. They rode their bikes to the big, shiny river. "Let's race," Tony said. "Okay," Ben replied. They pedaled as fast as they could, their tails swishing. Tony went whoosh. Ben went zip. They laughed and laughed. As the sun began to go down, they rode back to the park. The sky was orange and pink. It was time to go home. "Goodbye, Tony," Ben said. "Goodbye, Ben," Tony said. They were both a little sleepy. They went to their beds and closed their eyes. They thought about playing ball and riding bikes in the big, bustling city. Tony dreamed of throwing the ball high in the sky, and Ben dreamed of catching it. They both dreamed about riding their bikes and watching buses drive by. They were happy to have each other, best friends forever, and soon they were fast asleep.
Sweet dreams, and thank you for listening.